And he put forth a parable to those which were bidden, when he marked how they chose out the chief rooms, saying unto them, When thou art bidden of any man to a wedding, sit not down in the highest room, lest a more honourable man than thou be bidden of him. And he that bade thee and him come and say to thee, Give this man place, and thou begin with shame to take the lowest room. But when thou art bidden, go and sit down in the lowest room, that when he bade thee cometh, he may say unto thee, Friend, go up higher. Then shalt thou have worship in the presence of them that sit at meat with thee. For whosoever exalteth himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted.
So whenever I come across a scripture that says the ones who exalt themselves will be humbled and the lowly will be brought up, I am always reminded of the book of Esther, where there is a man named Haman who did all these things in the country, and he became second greatest in the nation. So he was like right up under the king. And he let this get to his head. He tried to force others to bow down to him. But there was a man named Mordecai, a Jew, who would not bow down to him. And so this really upset Haman, and he put it on his heart because he was so mad at Mordecai for not bowing down. He was like, okay, let's just kill the entire nation. All the Jews, they're going to die. And so he basically puts this hit out on the Jews. But at some point, Mordecai had saved the king from an assassination attempt. And at first, it wasn't known. But when Haman had put it on his heart, he built some gallows that he had planned to hang Mordecai on. That same night, the king didn't have rest, and so he had this record read to him, and he heard about the assassination attempt and a man named Mordecai that saved him. And when he heard this, he Haman Haman had approached him like the next morning or something. And the king was like, "What shall I do to honor a man that's done this for me, that saved me? What shall a king do to honor a great man?" And he said it kind of vaguely. He didn't specifically say who he wanted to honor. And Haman was like, "Parade him in the streets and give him your finest robes and shout out, 'This is the man that the king wishes to honor.'" But that honor was not for Haman.